Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty.
Hi there.
Democracy. Our way of life.
Oh, hello.
But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No!
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force. See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Solostyx here, and I am going to be demoing a game that I have been playing the snot out of. This game is called Helldivers 2. Shout out to Matt Walker, who a good friend of mine who introduced me to the original several years ago, and we played quite a few campaigns online together, and we are currently have been playing a lot of campaigns together. Also, shout out to Mac Heggie. He is a friend of mine that we go quite a ways back, has been wanting to kind of see this game. It is not available for Xbox, which is what he plays. So it's only available for PS5 and PC. And I am going to be playing it for those of you who want to see it. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know if they're planning on releasing it on Xbox or not, but today, we are going to be playing Helldivers 2. Tonight, I am popping open a Vitamin Water Energy. It's kind of a Helldivers yellow looking. Cheers to this episode or demo of Helldivers 2. All right. Let's get this game running. I've been having some technical difficulties. This is a game that is played online and online only. So if you don't have internet, you can't play this game at all. So let's switch over. It's going to boot us right into my ship, which is called the Stallion of Law. Okay, there's a reason I call it that. I'm a Stallone fan. Stallion and Law, you know, like Judge Dredd. Anyway, this is the ship. This is my ship. You can upgrade your ship over here. There's all kinds of stuff. So there, you can change the ship name. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. These are these stratagems that you call down. Obviously, I've unlocked a lot. I haven't purchased everything. So you have these requisition points. That's the yellow that you see at the 1700 or 17,000 I have. You use the requisition points to purchase these different types of stratagems you can call down, like an orbital, these orbital strikes, and then eagle strike. I will demonstrate what all these do. There's some really useful things in here, depending on what you're doing, what kind of mission you're doing, what you're fighting, what the difficulty level is. Will determine what kind of a loadout you're going to want to use. So another thing here, if we go another tab over to ship module, I have barely scratched the surface on this. I've only purchased one on each tier, because these cost, you'll see price. So there are three different colors. You see a green round, like an orange square, and then like a pink squared. So these are samples you can collect. The green ones are regular samples, the orange ones are rare samples, and the pink ones are super rare samples, and you have to play certain difficulty levels in order to get the higher samples, the rare samples and the super rares. You have to play higher levels. So hopefully this game will run smoothly. My game capture is not working. I'm having to use a screen capture. So if it looks like crap, I'm blaming OBS, which is PS. So there's also another section here. There's war bonds. There's supposed to be a new one coming out. I heard, but I have unlocked most of this one, and I've been starting to do this one. But then I've also I'll just show you. You use these medals, which are up in the corner. You can see 10. Every time you do a mission, you get medals, or if you have, there's some other ways to get medals. I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, you use those medals to unlock different things, like different armor, body armor, or helmets, or weapons. Like this incendiary grenade I just got. I'm looking to where to get this shotgun. There's all kinds of good stuff you can get in here. They all have different ratings or different things they do. You can kind of see. Anyway, they have a super store, which is super credits you can get in game. You can purchase them, or you can actually find super credits on missions. So you don't actually have to spend money to get super credits. And a lot of this is just cosmetic, but it's kind of cool. Some of it does have effects, benefits. So in weaponry, there's a primary, you get a primary and a secondary and a grenade. And then your armor, my armor is like a med armor. So I get, it's pretty standard as far as all the other stuff goes, the stats. But it increases the ability to use heals or stims. And then like I have a ton of helmets unlocked, but I think this one just looks cool. So anyway, that's about it as far as what the ship does. You can kind of, I'm not going to go into any more detail. There's this little stratagem game you can play over here that helps you get faster at doing stratagem, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. And then you have missions over here. So this galactic war, this war table we have over here, you got a one side and the other. Right now you can see on the right side of the screen, there's a major order, which is a global order for everybody. And if in 1 day and 10 hours, if those 3 areas have been liberated, then everybody that's included in that gets a 50 medal reward. And then there's a personal order, and this refreshes every 24 hours. So every day, like at midnight or something, it refreshes. And my personal order right now is to kill 20 scout striders, which I'll explain what those are when we go to the automaton mission, but we're going to do a bug mission first. So we have the Terminids, which is bugs, and we've got this one over here, which is automatons, and this is obviously robots. So we're going to do a bug mission first, and I'm going to do, I actually like this. Every planet has like certain things about them. Hellmire is a planet I'm not a huge fan of. They have fire, there's fire, it's hot. So in the icon of the planet, you can see what that planet has in it. Right now, you can see this one's very hot, and it also has actual fire tornadoes, which can be a real pain in the butt when you're trying to extract. So the object of the game is to, I'll show you. We're going to do this one. It's just cold. I like this planet. It's kind of cool looking. And so there are 10. Yes, count them. Sorry, 9.
Out for liberation.
There are 9 levels of difficulty. When you first start playing, it will bump you into a trivial, which is a level 1. And you notice at the bottom, it'll say samples. You have to go up to 4 in order to get a rare sample. And you have to go all the way up to at least a 7 to get a super rare sample. It is absolutely impossible for somebody, I don't know, I couldn't do it, to play this high a level by yourself. It's really better with friends. And because I want to be able to succeed, I'm going to go down to like level 2, which is pretty darn simple. This is a great one to start at. It is a peacekeeping operation, and all I have to do is basically destroy this tower. So we're going to still select this.
Initiating FTL jump to the Astano system.
And it's going to take us to a different area, right? Love that warp that it does. I am a level 22.
Jump successful.
I'm a level 22 chief.
Hellpods primed. Mission coordinates locked.
So the one thing about this is that my friends, I have it set to friends only on my matchmaking privacy. So, and I have microphones turned off. So anybody that I'm playing with that I don't know, if I go to anybody can play, crossplay, can join me at any time. I turn all the microphones off because I don't want to listen to I don't want to listen to all the bull crap in the background and all the chatter. Unless I have friends, then we hop on Discord and we can chat on Discord, which is great. So Hellpod, you're gonna launch in here. Pick each area or mission will give you an area to drop into, and I'm gonna drop in way over here, which is away from the red zones. You see the red zones are where enemies are, and now we get to choose 4 stratagem and a booster. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate some cool stuff. So I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna pick this guy, and I'm going to pick a Gatling Sentry, and then I'm going to pick, yeah, let's just do, so there's these boosters are kind of cool. Sorry about that. The boosters I'll show you, those are in the war bonds that you unlock with the medals, and I've only unlocked 4. This gives you a resistance to injury. This one it increases the effectiveness of the radar. This one, when you dive into an operation or spawn, it gives you full stock, right? And then this last one is increases time between enemy encounters, which there's only certain missions, and obviously each mission's different, but we're gonna go in. Pretty cool. This game is amazing. I'll try not to talk as much during the game, but I will be playing this maybe some more on this channel with friends. So friends, Matt, Kobe, shout out to Kobe, shout out to Dan. I know you have this game. Haven't played with Dan yet.
And fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny.
So I'm gonna go ahead and call down if you hold down, I'm playing with the controller. If you hold down the LB, and then it gives you all these stratagems you can call in, and then they have like a cooldown, right? So they come down from your ship. That's a funny glitch on this. You're always climbing. So this is a guard dog. I love this on easier levels because I literally don't have to do anything. It just defends me. This is a friendship door. So the 2 panels, this requires 2 people. I can't do anything without a friend. So inside, that's usually extra medals, maybe a weapon, some grenades, whatever. Pretty cool looking game. Some sweet maps on this game.
There's something here.
So usually in these areas you'll see stuff like this, like samples, right? Some ammo, but because I used the booster I don't need any ammo or anything because I came super credits. See what I mean? Super credits. So you can look at the map. I'm gonna head pretty much straight towards our objective, which is up here. You can go over here, and we have to go through this area of bugs to get there, which is fine. So in this game, you'll see these little patrols. Easier levels have. So this is a freebie, right? It only comes with a partial mag, but it's an extra weapon. I didn't do an extra weapon because I chose my loadout was different. Hear that? You can hear the bugs. There's bugs all around. The patrols. There's a patrol. They found me. They saw me. So I'm gonna get rid of these bugs really fast. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's freaking hilarious. So he just did, see what he did with that little orange cloud he let out? That is like a pheromone or something where it opens up this bug. A bug hole, right? And the robots do the same thing. They have like this, they sound on a signal for more robots to come. So requisition slips and a medal. See, it's worth it. So, looking around is worth it. And extra requisition points or slips give you the ability to buy stratagems, right? And then, let's see here, other direction. And medals allow you to unlock war bonds, so like weapons and armor and like really cool stuff. So anyway, been playing this game a lot. So you'll see the red areas, those are like bug nests, right? So I'm gonna kind of cheat and show you this stratagem that's really freaking cool. This is really good for taking down certain things. Maybe not these bug nests, but we're going to use this anyway just to show you. Right? This is a orbital laser, which you're limited to only 3 per mission per person.
Firing orbital laser.
So this takes out enemies and targets. Any type of target, like a tower or a... I personally, this weapon I'm using now, I got from the Steel... I want to say it wasn't the Steel Veterans. I can't remember which one. See, and it doesn't take down nests. So there are a couple ways you can take down nests. These can be done easily with a grenade, like that, which I missed. So I have to do it again. You have to actually go down the hole. Okay. So that's the pistol. I like the pistol. It's got a medium armor penetration on it, but a couple of samples in this area. Anytime you see bug nests like this, oops, I'm out of grenades, which is kind of, I don't know why I was throwing grenades, but we're gonna have to do this. So resupplies, I could go back and get grenades back there, but it's kind of dumb. I could have picked a better loadout, a weapon to use against these bug nests.
Fire in the hole.
See, there we go. This weapon that I have is pretty amazing. I forget what it's called. I think it's a sickle. The sickle. And so let's go to this other bug area. We're gonna go ahead and just take these guys out manually because it's on 2. It's a level 2 difficulty, and there's really honestly no reason for me to fret. With this type of mission, it should be pretty darn simple. Couple bigger bugs, nothing too crazy. Hey boys. So that rover backpack is pretty good when you have a bunch of little guys on you. It's kind of nice, but there are other weapons like the autocannon. Love the autocannon, which requires, if you want to shoot more than 10 times, a backpack full of ammo. The other thing that's cool is if you have somebody playing with you, you can actually look at all these common samples in here. You can actually load for the person that's got a autocannon, and it's like super fast. So this is an example of where I would cheat and use something like this. This is a really cool 500 kilogram bomb. We're gonna blow this tower up. Bounced. That'll do it. That'll do it. Check this out. I love this one. Such a gorgeous explosion. We obviously, it's humorous to me that it doesn't kill everything within like a pretty close range, but you can see it leaves a pretty good sized crater. Oh hey boys, there's a patrol behind me. I didn't even see him. See, this is why I like the rover, because it just kind of like. So the only reason I'm coming in here now is to check for samples. Always check areas for samples. There's almost always samples left behind in these little areas. I'm going to be capped out. I think they cap you out on, I think it's like 249 samples. And then it doesn't matter. You can collect all the normal samples as far as the regular samples go. What's up, fellers? Man, there's a lot of these little guys. So the sentries are defensive stratagems, which I will be showing you here in a minute. I love sentries. Mortar sentries are great. Cannon sentries, autocannon sentries are great. I'm going to use, I believe I chose the, ooh, there's an extra mission over here, guys. We don't have to do this, but we're gonna. This is considered an extra mission. Oh boy. That's weird. I'm gonna say, I'm not sure what happened there. What caused that? So this is, oh, he released the firm one. You see that? Which calls up a bug nest. Another thing you got to make sure is you check behind you, because I don't know how many times I have been.
Say hello to democracy.
I just love it.
Last reload.
So I'll have to call down an extra. I'll have to call down a weapon. So you have cooldowns. Oh, they're all done. So I can call down a resupply while I hit this. Let's see, where are we at? Over here. This is a pretty simple one. I love this. It's almost like Among Us. Have you ever played Among Us, the space game where you have to do all these objectives? These are kind of like little mini games that you have to do inside each mission. There's like different, almost like a mini game. Where did it go? There it is. I love it. That's it. I just needed it. So it's raising the radar right here. This radar tower. Once it gets up there, you can see that it's like, you know, 80% done. And once it gets up there and unfolds, it'll tell us it needs to be rotated counterclockwise, what, maybe like 45 degrees. So usually if you have two people, one person can lay on the terminal and the other person can use this, but it's got this really cool. That's obviously the wrong direction. I hear bugs. You can hear that little beep, which meant we hit the sweet spot. So you don't necessarily, that's why it's great. Sometimes if you're doing a mission alone, you have a team of guys and they're all doing something.
Mission map updated.
See, that's an extra 200 requisition. and 50 experience points. Obviously the harder levels are much crazier. This is like a walk in the park, literally. This is literally like a walk in the park. You can avoid patrols if you I mean, see the little beacon over there. I could go. I'm not going to try to be a completionist on this mission, because really it's about just showing you guys what this is about, what this game's like. This first episode is just so you guys can see what this game's about. The rest of the games will be, hopefully if I play more, will be online with friends. So a really good, it's hard to tell. If you look at the map, you can kind of see the lay of the land. You could put a sentry back here, but I'm probably going to stick one right there. These defensive, oh, see, that's a bug nest. See how it's got a question mark up there? You could actually go up to this. There's a couple of them. More stuff to do. I'm not going to. It's extra experience, but I'm going to put a Gatling sentry right there, because now we're going to send in this extraction. See, and as you can tell, that was probably a wise decision. You have to kind of watch, like back here and over here, there'll probably be more enemies. So the extraction is about it's a 2-minute wait. You have to defend your extraction area. If you go too far from the extraction area, it will cancel the extraction. So you have to stay within a certain... You have to stay within a certain distance. Another thing you could do... I'm not sure how they got by. Another thing you can do is throw out one of these. Not that it's necessary. I will tell you though, if you do an orbital laser, it can destroy a lot of stuff, including yourself, or possibly your it does a great job, but it does a little bit too good of a job sometimes, because it will actually destroy it will destroy your other deal too. So, oops, that was a bad throw. I love that. So, I think it destroyed my sentry. Somebody destroyed my sentry. It was a bug or possibly my orbital laser, but that's pretty much it. So, if you look up, you can see a ship come in from our big ship. The mothership's up there, right? And then you'll see.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
He'll come in. There he is. Come straight down.
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
If there are guys nearby, it'll shoot the guys. It'll help you, but you need to you gotta stay out of the way. That's pretty much it. Let's get on the ship. Get the heck out of here. Mission 1 completed. I'll drink to that.
Victory was never in doubt.
I will say one of my most favorite parts of this game is actually the music. The soundtrack of this game is just amazing. So you can see the outposts. We only destroyed half of those. Those 2 question marks that were on the map, those were the other 2 outposts, the bug outposts, and that would have got us more experience, more everything else. But we got an extra medal. Some pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. I could easily step it up to a level 3, level 4, probably even by myself. Not gonna do that today. hopefully this game looks good for you guys. I hate capturing with the screen capture because it suffers. This quality suffers really bad. So every time you are done, you can look at the stats of the mission. It'll tell you how many kills with the accuracy, all the good stuff. How many times you died, how many times you used stims, how many stratagems you used, include there is friendly fire in this game. So if you shoot your friends, he'll probably not be happy with you. There's friendly fire, and I've been
Ready for another mission, Helldiver?
It's quite funny when you have like a bunch of friends playing with you, and they're throwing down all these stratagems, and if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you will blow up. So let's look over here real fast. You can see in the major order that Tibet and Durgan and Maya are the 3 planets that need to be liberated. Which are here's one of them. There's Durgan. There's Tibet, and then Maya looks like it's already 100%. There it is, 100% liberated. So this planet, which is only 19%, and this one is at 86%. We're gonna go to this planet.
The automatons think this planet is theirs. Show them otherwise.
This is a good one to use. This is a good one to do.
Initiating FTL jump to the Tibet system.
All right. So this is the planet, one of the planets that's in the global, in the main objectives for everybody to get quite a few medals, like I think it's 40 or 50 usually.
Jump successful.
You can see 50 major order. Yep. And the scout striders on the personal order, you can see in 9 hours that'll be done. I'm gonna hurry and do this because
Preparation aborted.
oh,
Hellpods prime.
I don't want to abort. That was my bad. Yeah. So we're gonna go. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. Let's just drop here. I'm gonna show you some different stuff this time. We are gonna stick with the orbital laser. I am gonna do an autocannon this time, which will take away the ability to use the guard rover. I am gonna do a autocannon sentry. And a Gatling sentry, possibly. Let's see what I haven't shown you guys. This one's cool. This rail cannon strike's great, but it's very... It literally just basically targets one enemy. So it's really good for huge enemies, which we're not going to see. This precision strike's pretty basic. You'll see the other stuff. The quasar cannon is amazing, really good for huge enemies. It's basically a laser rocket launcher, but it's a one-shot deal. You shoot it once, and it has to recharge. But it's so great when you're fighting like Bile Titan, which is like the huge bug you saw in the introduction that the guy shoots for the rocket launcher. Yeah, I wish it was that easy to kill. It's not. It's just not. So we're gonna use a couple. I think we're gonna use a couple stratagems, or these defensive stratagems, just because. Let's use mortar. I want to show you guys our mortar sentry, and then I'm gonna use this one.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I enjoy sometimes at night, and I'm not playing with friends. I'll put this game on. The song. Love it. Yeah, and you can steer your Hellpod. Even like when you spawn, you can steer it. It's kind of great.
Humanity's children are in your hands.
So this is an autocannon. Sometimes, guys, there are global stratagems that are available to everybody randomly. Like if they give you a new one. See, now this one has a backpack with ammo in it, which is why now I can't use the rover that I had, the rover backpack, which is great, but you're out of luck when it comes to having this particular weapon. So you'll be able to hear. I love this one. This is a cool looking planet. The visibility though in this one is tough because you can't see enemies, and it looks like there's a couple of robot. They're like farms, right? These
There's something here.
they have like these areas where they like a what do they call them? It's not a farm. Basically, where they produce like a production area where they produce these robots. So the easiest robots you will see in here they look like Terminators, which is super cool. Huge Terminator fan. I cannot do any of my videos, my usual clips, because this game doesn't do the proper recording methods. I can't use my stuff. Stupid OBS. Okay. Emphasis on the BS. So another thing is that, oh, you hear it? Those are the just kind of the basic guys. I will take out, oh, it's a production area. I will take this out with one of these. And we're gonna just hit it just like this.
Engaging orbital laser.
It will blow up the whole area and probably take out that guy. You have to be careful not to stand anywhere near any enemies if you throw an orbital laser. Oh, take it out. Oh, take it out. Take it out. That would be great if it did. You can take those out with the quasar cannon, I believe. Oh, shoot. There's guys behind me. This is where it would come in really handy. Oh, I got killed, guys. I was not paying attention. So the crappy part about this, the really crappy part about this is it's going to throw me in the middle of this battle without my stuff. So I'm going to try to get away from this a little bit. I got wasted. So that was probably one thing I could have done on this level to show you guys was the I could have showed you the shield. Man, these guys are ruthless. So there's a shield you can have on. Oh crap, man, not paying attention. Guy's got a rocket launcher. Dang, man. You're gonna shoot me again. No, you're not. There he goes. Okay, now that I killed those guys, that was brutal, guys. So you can check the map and you can see where my stuff. You can zoom in. You can see where your stuff we got left at. You can also see on the map, guys, if there's enemies on your map, you can see them. So that was really, really foolish of me to assume that I could just waltz through there without any problems. That's the one thing about the automatons, guys, is that they shoot back. So I do not have my orbital laser. So I'm gonna have to take these guys out manually. I'm not sure what they did. There's a guy with a rocket launcher over here, it looks like. The guy is... Oh, shoot. Oh, check it out, guys. Dang it. Oh, no. I love that. That's hilarious. So this is just like the farm, the bug areas. You throw a freaking grenade down in there, and boom, gone. Right? So you want to make sure. I'm gonna do this because I'm dumb.
Sending down equipment package.
I just I love automaton robot the automaton missions. You just have to prepare right for them. If I had other guys with me, I probably would choose. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Wasn't thinking. All right, they're bot drop detected. So they'll probably. I was gonna show you the personal objective. Oh man. The personal objective, I forgot what they were called.
Asset nearby.
But they actually look like. Oh, that's a bigger dude. We're gonna take care of that like this. The autocannon is my friend. I love the autocannon. Those are mines. Do not step on them. You will die instantly. I mean instantly. I'm not going to do it on purpose, just so you can see. Okay, I'm going to throw an orbital laser into that, though. Because I want it to take out everything in there. Including that guy, which is crap. A devastator is a different type of enemy. There are tanks, there are all kinds of stuff that you can go up against. So I'm gonna take advantage of this. And throw one of these down there too.
Sending down sentry.
Ah, get out of the way. 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 It's hurting me and I can't move. It's absolutely.
Life for Super Earth.
So the plant. There are plants that can, if you touch them, they will hurt you. Kind of crazy. I do not want to go that way. So normally you'd want to go into an area like this to check for samples, right? It's all about the samples. I mean, not entirely, but I heard you. I just couldn't find you. So there are samples. You won't see, because this is only level 2, you're only going to see normal samples, which are trying to find one. You guys can see what they look like. They look very different than the samples you see. Each planet's different. The bug ones are different. They're like these little. I wish I could pick that up. It'd be great. Hey, buddy, check it out. He's just sitting there. Just sitting there.
At 30 minutes remaining.
So typical missions like this, they give you 40 minutes. Which is way more than enough time. But there are some missions that are like super. Okay, so that's it. I would like to be able to throw a orbital laser into that. So got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's take out this farm. I'm gonna throw a sentry in here and go take out this farm on. Let's see. We're gonna put the mortar sentry right there. So I got a cooldown right now of 23 seconds for an auto cannon. I'll stick that kind of close by too. That'll start taking out guys. And it's pretty darn effective, as you can see. And then my other sentry has 9 seconds. They will take that sentry out. We're gonna stick the other sentry kind of right there. That's a bad placement. Did not mean to do that. The one thing, the mortar sentry's great, but the one bad thing about it is that if you are standing by an enemy, just like the orbital laser, it will take you out too. Oh crap. Is that a drop ship? Yep. I'm gonna move. We got to get the other side of that. Alright. So I'm gonna switch up weapons. It's tough in this foresty area. It's funny because those guys, that's a devastator, I believe. It's crazy because oh crap. Move, 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 move. See, this is the problem. The problem with, no, dude. The problem with, those mortars, man. Oh, crap. Freak out of there. What's up, dude? Alright, I'm gonna get the heck out of these guys' way. I'm gonna throw another... So now I'm gonna do this. Oops. That will take care of business for me. Oh, there's a guy right there.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
Yeah, see, I love the orbital laser. It just, that's why they limit it. There's only 3 available. Now if you look, it says unavailable. Right? So that went in and just absolutely just blew the crap out of that area. It took care. You can't obviously do that with everything. There are certain missions that require you to go in and get certain things and do certain things. It's almost like I said, almost like a mini game. But this game is highly addicting, you guys. I have put at least 40 hours in, at least. It's one of those guilty pleasures at night where you're like, okay, it's 2 in the morning or whatever, and I gotta go to bed. So there's a lot of other stuff. To see the blue up there, we could do that too, right? Oh, there's a robot. Patrol back there. We're gonna go. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with it anyway. We're going this way. Do not step on. Do not step on the mines. Okay, so generally speaking,
Sending down sentry.
I don't really need to deal with that guy. Sometimes the plant life in this thing.
Get some! Get some!
See, and that'll give you a kill count on your screen. If you have a sentry or something out there, or an orbital strike or some type of stratagem that you use to take guys out, it'll tell you how many guys you killed. Pretty freaking cool. This is honestly, this is like super freaking simple. I'm actually insanely surprised that I died, because this is real basic. So I like to stick, look at the layout. More than likely there's going to be bots coming from this way and this way, so I personally would stick, if I can, we're gonna stick a sentry there,
Sending down sentry.
and then we're gonna stick a sentry. See, there's another objective over there. So I would normally have 1 minute and 27 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and call this extraction in, which we should be fine. I mean, when you got, oh hey, he just called in a,
Bag's empty.
so there's something I learned with the autocannon, guys.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
I'm gonna run. I screwed that up. I'm only running because I screwed that up. Oh my heavens to Betsy. I'm dead. That was foolish.
Replacement.
Foolish.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Did you see that?
Point me to the enemy.
It says I'm too far from the extraction. We're gonna throw some grenades. So here's all my crap. Ooh, geez.
Feels good. Say hello to democracy.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
So we just have to survive, but
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
so something you always have to remember is it's important to collect your samples. If you die,
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
then your samples,
Injury. Blood injury.
This is Pelican 1.
your samples will get left behind. Super important.
This is Pelican 1. Preparing for touchdown.
So see how it helped us take those guys out? I can't believe I died, but on an automaton robot mission,
Pelican 1 beginning
it is possible. You get in just the wrong area at the wrong time. Accidents happen. You step on
Right side of
mines, whatever. It just happens. So that's it, guys. That's pretty much Helldivers 2. 3 out of 6 outposts destroyed. The optional objective that I didn't do as shown you. Pretty simple. I'd like to show you guys bigger stuff. More difficult levels. I will probably do that with other people playing alongside me. I've done, I think, a level 4 or level 5. I think I've done level 5 by myself. This is as high as I've gone by myself, which is actually pretty hard by yourself. And so far, I think the highest I've played with friends. Yeah, look how bloody I am. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah. Okay.
You got the bots on the run.
So the highest I've played so far, total,
The struggle for managed democracy
is
continues. We have no time
see
to
here.
waste.
So I have played 7. 7's as high as I played. 8 I haven't played yet. You have to. I think it's level 6 that's locked to begin with. You have to play, I think, a 5 to unlock 6, and then all the way up to 9. Right now I have 8 unlocked, and I have to beat 8 to unlock 9. So that's 7 is as high as I've played so far, which is pretty. It's pretty hard, you guys. Like, seriously, pretty freaking crazy hard. So I'm going to. I don't know what else to show you. That's pretty much it. That's 56 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I love this game. I was gonna show you. Yeah, this cutting edge war bond. You have to use super credits to get it. But this is the weapon that I got. This one right here. The LAS 16 sickle is the primary weapon that I'm using, and it's pretty darn good. And then I believe in the mobilize, there's a pistol that I'm using, which is pretty far down. Or maybe it's actually in the other one. There's some cool weapons though. I do like this one's great. The Redeemer's great, but man, it unloads so fast. Obviously, the higher weapons you get. Oh, there it is. This is the pistol, and you can look at the information. It'll tell you it's medium armor penetrating, which is great. Light armor. When you start dealing with bigger bugs that have like hard out shells, you know, like an exoskeleton type of thing, that are really tough, that you have to hit them from like the behind. Yeah, you gotta have the right weapon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I really don't know what else to show you. It's pretty much the gist of the game. You guys just got a small sample of what the game is like. I love this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the screen I was at and just talk for a brief moment. Take my headphones off, and I'm going to quit out of this. So anyway, so that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today to watch Helldivers 2, kind of a demonstration of what it's like to play the introduction levels by yourself. Like I said, anything past a 4, you can usually do a 4 if your guy's high enough level by yourself. Maybe, depending on the mission. Anyway, there's some missions that are just survive. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Solostyx signing out of this episode of Helldivers 2. Until next time, y'all, as I always say, keep it real.